Some players retire, the game spits them out. Others retire because there's nothing left to prove. And Adam Reynolds is in that second group. This wasn't a shock announcement, but it did stop you for a second, because deep down, there were whispers. Maybe he could go one more year. Maybe he'd earned that right. Instead, Adam Reynolds chose the moment. And that tells you everything you need to know about the man.
Yeah! Old Skool Broncos! Yeah!
Welcome back to the Old Skool Broncos Podcast. I'm usually the glass half full guy with everything to do with the Broncos, and this one's no different, but it is reflective. Adam Reynolds has confirmed that this season will be his last in the NRL. No drama, no grandstanding, just a quiet announcement from a bloke who's always let the footy and his leadership do the talking. Today isn't about stats or highlight reels, it's about the journey. From Redfern streets to premiership captain to walking into a broken Brisbane club and leading it back to the top. Because Adam Reynolds didn't just play for the Broncos, he changed them. Adam Reynolds grew up in Redfern, Sydney. Not the romantic version, the real one. Footy wasn't a hobby, it was an outlet, a structure, a way forward. Playing for the South Sydney Rabbitohs wasn't a dream job, it was destiny. That jumper meant family, it meant history, and it meant identity. When Reynolds debuted, it wasn't loud, it wasn't flashy. He organised, he kicked, he managed moments, and slowly he became the spine of that club. Premiership halfback, a captain, the bloke who steadied the ship when everything around him was chaotic. But here's the truth people forget, the shadows he stood in. Greg Inglis, Sam Burgess, big moments, big headlines. Reynolds was never the billboard. He was in the engine room. He was the director. And when Souths made their future calls, with cap pressure, age profile, moving on, Adam Reynolds was the one they asked to step aside. No tantrum, no bitterness, just reality. Leaving Sydney wasn't just changing clubs, it was walking away from home, from everything he had known. When Reynolds signed with the Brisbane Broncos, plenty of people laughed. He's too old, too busted, too expensive. And let's be honest, Brisbane were a basket case. Confidence shot, culture questioned, a young squad with talent but no compass. Reynolds didn't arrive with promise, he arrived with standards. Extra video sessions, demanding preparation, owning uncomfortable conversation. He wasn't here to extend a career, he was here to lead. At Brisbane, Adam Reynolds wasn't part of a cast, he was the lead. No Inglis, no Burgess brothers, no safety net, just a group of kids desperate for someone to show them how to win and win properly. And when Brisbane climbed back to the summit and lifted another premiership, that wasn't luck. That was control, that was belief, that was leadership. That title does not happen without Adam Reynolds, full stop. Reynolds changed how the Broncos prepared, how they trained, how they spoke, how they handled pressure. He showed young halves how to manage games, showed forwards how to earn the kick, showed leaders how to lead without yelling, all while holding together a body that looked like it was one knock away from being done. But when it mattered, he was there, every time. So when the announcement came, retirement at season's end, it felt right. Not sad, not dramatic. Reynolds knows the standard, and he wasn't interested in slipping. No farewell tour, no clinging on, finish strong, hand it over properly. Leave the place better than when you found it. Adam Reynolds will not be remembered as the most naturally gifted halfback of his era, but he will be remembered as one of the most important. A kid from Redfern who became a premiership captain. A leader who left home to find his own legacy. A halfback who rebuilt a proud club when it needed it most. South Sydney gave him his beginning. Brisbane gave him his legacy. And Broncos fans, we didn't just get a player, we got a captain. That's old school. And that's how you walk away. So as this final season plays out, don't rush it. Don't count games. Don't count kicks. Just watch. Watch how Adam Reynolds prepares. Watch how he talks to young blokes in pressure moments. Watch how calm looks contagious. Because this is what a professional looks like at the end. Not chasing headlines, not overstaying his welcome, just doing the job one last time, properly. In a game that chews players up and spits them out early, Adam Reynolds has controlled his own ending. From Redfern streets to Brisbane glory, from shadows to leadership, from promise to legacy. When the siren finally goes and he walks away, it won't feel like something's been taken. It'll feel like something's been completed. And that, Bronx Nation, is the mark of a great one. But tell me, what's your favourite Reynolds moment? Was it that kick in the semi-final to put us through the GF? Or was it that chip and chase that Fox Sports has been playing over and over again? You know, the slow motion one? Remember to like, share and subscribe. This is the Old Skool Broncos Podcast. Let's go, Broncos.